Hello folks, and welcome back to Haut-Beyleron for episode 12. And this time we have been spending on some money on certain things, so yeah. What we're going to do here quickly is just go and sell some of the night's produce. We're not going to sell the eggs because they're not really worth it at the moment. Prices are starting to drop for the eggs, so we'll store them for now. But the honey and lettuce we will sell now. And then we'll head over to the shop and see what we may have or may not have bought. Got actually some eggs, got 2 full pallets. We didn't grab the partial ones because we're going to sell them at the bakery. They're actually really well at the moment at 5,600 per 1,000 litres. However, I know the bakery takes a limited amount of eggs, so if they can take these 2 pallets, then that'd be about close to 18 grand, so about 15 grand, 17 grand, so hopefully they take all the eggs. If not, we'll just sell the rest at the farm shop, even though they're not really profitable at the moment at the farm shop. Also, we've done a contract which we will sort out in a moment. Yeah, 3,000, that is nothing. Let's see how much eggs they take. Can they take a full or 2 full pallets of eggs, I wonder? Yes, they can. So yeah, that is 16 grand. So yeah, smack bang between 15 and 17 grand. Next, we'll take the lettuce and honey up to the farm shop, and we're going to sell those. Farm shop now, and we did quickly rearrange some of the pallets because it was getting very tipsy-topsy. It was just banking there, banking right. Obviously due to the centre of gravity being forward on the trailer and very high. So we sort of spread it out a bit. So now we should make some pretty money from these pallets. Interesting to see how much exactly we're going to get. If I had to guess about 9 grand, something like that. Not much. But again, every little helps, so yeah. We'll sell all this. Well, I was £2 off, so 9 grand, that was, yeah, pretty much bang on. So now, let's going to talk about what we have done. Obviously, perhaps you can tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video, we've bought a new equipment. It's a tractor. It's a certain McCormick that was shown in the last episode in the used dealership. Actually, is there anything else in there at the moment? Nope, there isn't not. Also, we've bought new land. We bought the barley field. And how was that possible with the amount of money that we had? Well, simply I took out a bit of an extension on the loan. We initially have doubled it to 200 grand as we speak. So when it comes to day repayments, it's going to be about a grand per day. So in a 1 day season, we're paying about 13 grand. But now we've got our new equipment. We've got a new tractor. We've got a new field. The barley, some of that will be for selling, and the others will be for chicken feed. Whatever we make from the silage, from the straw, from the barley, and whatever barley we can sell is to pay off the loan. Obviously, we need to lease a cultivator after the harvest, so yeah, perhaps we'll do that. Again, it's going to be about 4 grand, unless there's going to spur in contracts that naturally pop up, like harvesting contracts soon over the next couple of months, and we'll accept those and buy our own cultivator, and that's what we need. We need to buy a new cultivator. Also, we're going to make some money. We'll sell the old Massey that is going. That has been a trusted little working horse, but now it's just time to go bigger. But we need a front loader, so what we're going to do, since this class is actually technically classified as a small tractor, and the Massey is classified as a medium tractor, we'll put a front loader on this. The front loader itself is about 10 grand. The conversion is 1,500, so Let's go and sell the Massey. Should we repair it? Yeah, I think so. Also, don't think it's worth it, but you never know. Well, it's maybe worth an extra couple of quid, but... So now what we'll do, actually, if we go grab you, unhook the trailer, and there's that McCormick. We'll go over that in a moment. Work it here. Hop over. Do we want to repair it? You know what? I'm going to repair it. Even though it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Nope. Don't want to repaint it, we want to repair it. Wait a minute, it's saying 8 grand to repair it, but here, on the first triangle, it's saying 73. Not sure what that is, but yeah, we'll repair it. But yeah. Nope. Customize it. Yeah, that was what I was going to do, was to customize it. So yeah, 1500. No, oh sorry, I thought, why is that charging us money for that? Yeah, so we'll keep it at that, so 1500. Yeah, could go with bigger wheels, but we'll leave it as that, so 1500. So next we'll need to buy the front loader, so we'll go to the end, go that, 10 grand. Also, what we'll do is, where's that contract to? Accept that. So yeah, 39 grand. Now we've got a nice little class setup here. We've got a class tractor, front loader, and the trailer that we took over here. And that looks quite nice. On the front pallet, or the pallet thing, is at the farm, so we already know what it is. But now we got the McCormick, and we got the X8 631, and that is the bigger engine. I decided to fork out an extra 23 grand for the new engine. Well, not new engine, bigger engine. And the reason that is just simply future-proofing ourselves. So yep, we got 310 horsepower. It's 25 months old. It needs repairing. You know what? I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and repair it, I think. Even though I'm still adamant on repairing, it doesn't make any difference. Perhaps we can get a cheaper mechanic by using some trickery work. But yeah, 6 grand nearly. So yeah, if we go back to our tractor here. So yeah, 31 miles an hour, 13 tons. And yeah, so yeah, pretty good. 18 hours it's done. Good little workhorse. And I'm surprised the Landini popped up again. Still a small spec engine, not the big spec. Also, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to buy the mulcher. Because the mulching needs to be done very soon. Before it's ready to harvest. So if we go to tools. Or we'll go to mulchers. Where are you, tool? Where's mulchers to? Oh, there it is there. So this one we want. The 4.5 grand one. Also for it to come up use and save myself 2 grand, but just not going to happen. So yeah, we've got a few things to do. Barley harvest and silage. That's the main task for the day. So we'll hop into... Oh, I do love that engine. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah, it is a CVT transmission, so it's only got drive, neutral and reverse, but still loving it. It's our proper big boy equipment, so yeah. I am certainly loving this. So yeah, let's get us all to the farm and let's start doing the harvest, I think. Should we do the harvest or should we do the silage? I think we'll start the silage actually, because that takes 24 hours to ferment. We've still got plenty of time to harvest everything. We'll put things back up to times 5 in the moment, just put it down so yeah, we can sell everything and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're going to get us sorted and then we'll come back in a moment. Alrighty folks, as you can see, we've also changed our character. We've got out of our winter clothes and into some more summery clothes. So yeah, everything's all set up. I've got the tractors over, so not tractors, the class over by the barley field with the New Holland combine. I've got the McCormick over here with the baler ready to make our silage bales, set to 150 centimeters already. So now it's just a case of lowering it. And also actually we'll make sure we have a soft drop in. That's what we want. And now we're mowing away folks. Last time we got 7 bales, so I'm thinking we'll get about 3 bales from the field, perhaps another 1 or 2 when we do the outside perimeters, especially now we've got access to the new field. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do now folks is simply get cracking on with this and start the baling. Then we'll sort the bales somewhere perhaps, and then in the winter we could go and sell them. But yeah, what are we going to do? We'll decide when we are done here, but yeah, for now, let's get cracking on with the mowing. If I lower the pickup. So yeah, we've got a couple of bales already out. Just sort of went around and sort of see how many bales we're going to get. And it's more than 3, so I can underestimate it of how many bales we're going to get exactly. Also, you seen we mow some other parts of the farm, like around the fields and that. Including a bit of, how should I put it, a bit of grazing on the crops. Didn't take out that much, so hopefully it should be all clear. Trying to think where to go now. Let's head up here. So yeah, we've got 157 year bells, which is I think 5,500 year bells. We'll find out. Yes, it is. So let's get that wrap, and then we'll continue on. So how many bells have we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 bells at the moment, so yeah, not too bad. What did that drop? A certain automatic drop on, that may help. But yeah, who will get this done? And I don't think we'll load it straight away onto the tray. I think one will wait. See if we get a bigger trailer in the used market, or which is that's not the case at the moment. And then yeah, we'll narrow something like that. So yeah, it should be ready tomorrow morning. So we could just take him over to the sell point ready and just dump it in when it's fully fermented. A couple of options, but yeah. Just gonna unload again. Off the bale done, and yeah, hopefully it should sell well tomorrow. At the moment the price has gone up to 600 per fowl at the biogas plant, so hopefully if it stays around that 550, 600 mark, then I'll be very happy with that. So let's go and get the rest of these. Yep, that grapevine field and needs mulching, we'll do that. I think we could do that in the next episode. So when is it ready to harvest? I'll go to a crop calendar, grapes. They're ready from September, so I'll probably say October, because obviously we planted them late and missed a patch of grass there. But yeah, there is a lot of baling to do, and there's only one way for that, folks, and that is for another little time lapse here. So alrighty then folks, that is all of the baling done. We will go and collect all these silage bales later on, and we may sell them in this episode. If not, we'll sell them in the next episode. But anyways, what we're going to do is unfold the harvester, and then what we're going to do, we're going to start doing the barley. And this is a free crop, so whatever we get is pure profit. Yes, we can use this as feed for the chickens, or if we could be potentially clever, we could. Let's just quickly make sure what short swath enabled. There we go. So yeah, what we could do potentially is sell this and then get wheat down the line from the big bags you can buy. But yeah, so let's have a look at some of the prices here. Yeah, so I think the wheat pallets are about 1400 per 1,000 litres or something like that. I don't know why it's not letting me select it. I think there's an issue there, because obviously sometimes it's either when I've loaded into a game save or when I'm loading back on from when the PS is in, or PlayStation is in rest mode, that you can't select any of the tabs. So what we're actually going to do is reset here, come back, and then we'll have a look at the wheat price and that, like how much are the big bags. So yeah, there we go, we're back. So yeah, 1400 per fowl for wheat. So yeah, we'll sort of look at some of the prices and that. So we go to wheat. Best time to sell wheat is in January. You know, we've got barley. Barley's the same as well. It is. Sorry about that. But yeah, barley. I think it's like sells similar to wheat. Part slight differences here and there. Yeah, as well, yeah, as I said before, it's a free crop. It's been fully fertilised, it's been lined, it's been ploughed, so potentially it's pure profit. Obviously, this ain't the maximum yield, because I think when you do everything, you can get a 200% yield bonus. Like if you do everything, if you do mulching, if you roll everything, if you fertilise everything, you spray everything. So yeah, sorry about the collision. Yeah, that's still a bit of a bugger here. So hopefully that gets patched very soon. But yeah, that's what double check here. So yeah, it's been fully fertilised. It's been ploughed. It's been lined. Of course, we've got weeds to turn off, so weeds are non-existent. But so yeah, we'll continue on here, and hopefully we should get a fair chunk amount of barley. Then what we'll do with the straw, we'll bale it, and then perhaps this episode or next episode again, we'll stack them, because best time to sell straw is in January. At the moment, prices for barley nut and wheat straw, oat straw nut in general, is about 100 or so per fowl. But for recall when we was doing this on normal economy, prices at winter was 150 per fowl. So I'm guessing perhaps it may hit like 200, 225, even 250 potentially. But yeah, also what we're going to do here, we're going to do the headlands around, because as you can see, we just about able to navigate around to do a pass after pass after pass. However, the workers may struggle a bit more than us, so let's say if we do this pass, and should we do another pass? Yeah, I think actually we will. We'll do a second pass here, just to help the workers. Oh, a bit of straw swath there. Oh, it has gone into the road. Oh, there's a bell there. We'll go and remove you as traffic is stopped. There you go, little French vehicle, so you can go on your merry day once again. Well, yeah, obviously I've alluded to previously. Oh, let's quick reverse here. About getting a bigger harvester. To be honest, this is a decent size. It's that sort of like middle ground. It's not too big, but it's not too small. It's that middle ground. However, in that middle ground, it's sort of at the lower end. If we went with the case like 7150 or the John Deere, well, sure, what's the John Deere harvester? I can't recall the top of my head. Not the X9, not sure what it is, but yeah, if we go in the class next seasons and that, if we go for something like that, a little bit of a bigger capacity in terms of tank space. Headers about the same size. I think you can go up to, was it a 9 meter or 10 meter of the case that I've tried? Can't recall, but yeah. So what we're going to do now is we'll just let the worker continue on here, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, the worker is continuing on with the harvesting. We've done a couple of those emptying that. I think we get about 15 or so thousand liters of barley from that. But yeah, what we're going to do now at the moment is get the last little bits of grass picked up, get that converted into silage, and then around about this time tomorrow, minus probably 4 hours or so, we'll go and sell it at the biogas plant. That will be at next episode. So yeah, obviously when we did the mowing and that, we pretty much went everywhere with it as much as we could. Obviously, as you saw in the time lapse previously, that we did get a bit of straw. So yeah, I think if we go and get all these last little bits, we may have another bell's worth. There's a couple of patches we've missed, that's why I'm doing this, because it feels like little dots like to our right there, then I would just leave it as that. But obviously since we've got a couple of strips here, we'll go and collect them anyway, especially these little piles over here are pretty substantial. But yeah, if we get a couple more piles like this, then that adds to the profit. So I have to guess how much like grass or silage bales we're going to get. In terms of volume, I think again about 100,000 litres or so, maybe a bit more, 105, 110 if I had to guess. And that's just purely based on the numbers that we've done so far and what we could get in that. And obviously when we sell, if we sell around that 600 per foul mark again, like we did last time, I think that's like the ultimate, not the optimal price, like maximum, like the ideal price realistically. Especially in this time of the year. If we waited till a lot later on, like into January, perhaps we could get a bit more. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is going to dump you. Oh, it helps if I have automatic dropping turned on, so yeah, we'll drop you there. Now we've got the straw bales to do, but let's get this last little bit of grass. I think we'll get another bale out of this, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get another. Yeah, I think one silage bale, two is a bit optimistic, especially the maximum size we're doing at 150 centimeters, or in this case for grass and silage, 5,500 litres. So, but yeah, we'll go to straw, and obviously with straw we can do like the full 180 because obviously it will just drop it, and yeah, even if you did 150, it will drop at the back because straw bales cannot be wrapped, nor can hay bales, only grass bales. So even though you're not, oof, that was a bit close with the worker. Ooh, that was a moment from disaster. Yeah, even if you're doing other bales, you don't have to get a separate baler to do hay and straw. And I'm trying to be like super clever when it comes to picking up. Unfortunately, some of it has just gone outside of our field boundary. Okay, we're going to be a bit squeezed against this class here with the bar that we've got. Yeah, I don't think we're able to pick much of this up, if anything at all. Let's try to get to the lip of it. If we can get to the lip of it to get an extra 100 or 200 litres, then that will do the job good. So yeah, workers still continue on the way, and oh, that's a bit close to the worker. Didn't mean to do that. Cut across the field and try to find out any more grass around. I don't think there is. Well, that's what we could do. There is still some grass about that hasn't been mowed, so yeah, this is a bit sneaky of me. Well, I won't say sneaky or cheeky in that, because obviously we still do it anyway in real life and that, mow grass and that, even for the bits we've missed. But ideally, I'd like to get everything done in one go. So yeah, example here, I've got some decent straw swath piles forming up here. Yeah, it's making it look a bit all over the place and that, but it'll all add up eventually. Add up to another bale, and then that's what, another £3 in profit, 300. Yeah, for selling that £600 per 1,000 litres at 5,500 litre bales, that is about 3,300, I think, if the math is correct. Obviously, when you find out, is tune into the next episode. But yeah, obviously, at the moment of this episode, I am sort of planning them out, trying to get 2 episodes uploaded a day. Sometimes that's quite possible, other times it depends on uploading time, because I know my last episode that I've uploaded, the one before this, like uploading it onto YouTube, that took a while. That took what, like 2 hours off uploading. Once it's actually uploaded and when it does all its rendering to 1080 60 FPS and that from the video editor I'm using, it's actually not that bad. Sometimes it's pretty quick, like 20 minutes or so. Sometimes a bit longer, half an hour to an hour, depends on particularly the content and like how long the video. Don't think that the type of video really makes a difference. I think it's just generally length is the main factor here, but yeah, waffling on a bit, so we're going to keep on continuing on here, and yeah, I'll come back to you folks in a few moments here. Oh, it's not straw bales, silage bales. Now what we're going to do is make some straw bales now. Also, there's still a bit of grass, actually, a bit of extra mowing around. And yeah, I think we've got a bit too much extra grass. Don't think we've got enough for another 125 centimetre bale, even. So yeah. Actually, why am I doing this in 150? We could do it 180, couldn't we? Use your head, Envoy. So yeah, we'll get this all sorted. I think the harvester has stopped, so we'll go and sort that out. Of course, it won't wrap it, so we'll just drop. So 187 bales, that is good. So yeah, let's go and sort that for the moment. We'll head over here. And then we'll get the combine empty. I did turn it off because, yeah, just doing a few other things with the other bells and that, so I didn't want to run and spend our money. So yeah, we're going to go over here. That's going to be a nice little full load. And then once that's emptied, we'll get cracking on. Turn around, we'll pull on so whilst it's combining. So yeah, I've got a fair bit of wheat from this. It's not going to be a mountain load. Suppose I think we may just store this for winter now. So I think income wise we should be fine, but I'll keep in storage just in case. Then whatever we need to sell in winter, then so be it. But between the wheat we've got, that we're going to get, and this harvest, yeah, we're good on our chickens. And once the year is out, then I can know for sure actually how much wheat we need. Or whether it's wheat, barley, or sorghum. Should I say sorry? This is barley, right? Not wheat. Right? Let's double check. Yeah, it's barley. Sorry, yeah, not wheat. Getting too mixed up for some reason. But yeah, so we'll store this into the slider for now. How are our chickens doing? Well, they could do a bit some more food, so yeah, we'll top them up. And it should be good for a few more days. But yeah, sort of as said previously, we will do soybeans, I think, in the field over there. Not this field here that we just planted, that's episode 1. Because, yeah, this is growing, right? Let's double check. Oh, no, it's not. I thought we seeded this. I guess I didn't. But yeah, I'll turn on the crop thing off and then we'll go from there. Actually, where is the McCormick to? There we go. We need it for the baling. But yeah, so if one field is soybeans, the other could be, let me save it for a spring crop like sorghum or something. A few different options to go with, but yeah, so we're going to get this done and then I think we'll go from there, folks. We're done with everything, and yeah, so what we've done is got the chickens topped up and we fill up the rest of the combine with, oh sorry, the rest of the tray of water left in the combine. I've put away over there in that icy mess. Yeah, I still can't get over that, just the whole ground texture is all icy. And what I've done is, if we go to our settings, when we get to winter, I've turned snow off. That might be an issue. Why not set the visual month? I'm not sure, but perhaps if we say, start changing anything? No. No, it ain't. So, February? Nope. We'll turn that off. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Hopefully, when it comes to next winter and that, hopefully when it snows, well not so when it ices again, then when it falls up into spring and that, perhaps it sort of goes away. Because yeah, is it a real issue? Yeah, yes and no. It does affect traction and that. Let's see when we stop there, like the front wheel's just locked up and the back was still going. Plus it gives this white texture, which if it's snow, if it's icy, yeah, that makes sense. But in summer, and at the moment, it's a nice toasty. How hot is it today, folks? Have a look here. 33 degrees Celsius. So 33 hitting 34. I think it was at 35 at one point. So yeah, we shouldn't be having any ice. Absolutely annoys me that to us. But yeah. So yeah, we've got a few straw bales, got some silage bales. That's all going to be fermenting. And if we go to our silage bales, and if we go to our help menu, we'll turn you on. So if it's up here, yep, field info on. See, that's at 10% already after a couple of hours. So yeah, tomorrow morning that'll be fine. In terms of what we're going to do here, we need to definitely cultivate is, well, I should know how to cultivate. We could plant the grass again if needed, but let's say try to get to right where that field info turns. No. Yeah, there's a few things we can do in terms with what we can. Actually, 41 is our biggest field, I think, compared to the 2, I think. Yeah, 41 is actually our bigger field. So yeah, I think we do soybeans in there. We can do... Actually, I don't know what to do, actually. Yeah, thinking another big grass field, but... Unless we do... Actually, what can we... Well, at the moment we can't plant anything apart from olives, poplar, grass, and oilseed radish. Oilseed is just a cover crop, and that gives it that first fertilizer state. So, but yeah, as I said, I will turn the seasons off, plant the soybeans, and just sort of experiment with that. So, got Landini over here. So, in the next episode, a lot of things need moving around. At the moment, we're fine with our lettuce. So if we put you here for now, we don't have to worry about... Yeah, don't really have to worry about it getting wet, because there is rain coming about 4 o'clock. We'll try to fit in between that. There we go. So yeah, we'll get us hooked up, and then, yeah, next episode I think... Get us hooked up. Yeah, we'll start doing the planting soybeans. Oh, sorry, finish off the planting. I'm going to start it now. Obviously, if we say can be planted in June, that's fine. We'll turn seasonal growth off. And now we can. Oops, let's go on to one site. Let's get you nice and straight. There we go. If we start doing like that, so perhaps I might just get a worker doing this because they can do a straighter job. Is there any contracts for us? Wrong tab. Oh, there's a harvesting contract. Ah, nope. Not going to touch that because that is barley, and barley produces straw. And at the time of recording this episode, well, either patch 101 or patch 102, depending on where you look. Obviously, there was a patch that came out. What was it? In the early access. Yeah, because I recall, who is it? Okay, stop climbing on the tree worker. Yeah, there was an early access patch. Oh, that got rid of the whole clutch thing with the manual transmission. So, yeah, not quite sure. But if you go on the PlayStation, at least, not sure if it's on the PC and Xbox. Might be different versions. But when you go to system, it says it's version 1.02. Regardless, there hasn't been an update since release. That's all I know. Well, hopefully there should be one very soon, because the rumours were, from what I've heard, a patch should be coming before Christmas. And at the time of recording this, it is the 8th of December, so just over 2 weeks away. Of course, Giants do leave always just before Christmas for the Christmas break, which makes sense. So hopefully we see it before the Christmas break. If not, then I think we won't be seeing it till at least just after New Year's. But yeah, that's just me hoping. Hopefully as well, before Christmas we can have our first map, because No Man's Land is in testing by Aiden Jim. He's converted over from FS19, and I hope it passes first time, but with a lot of maps, they tend to not pass on the first time. Yeah, the complicated models like seeders and planters, like the custom stuff, they tend to fail the first time, which just makes sense. Sometimes it's translation, sometimes it's other reasons that we don't know of, perhaps how it integrates with the game in that. So yeah, that is going to be it for me today, anyways, folks. Next episode we'll continue with this, and yeah, we'll get the bells loaded up. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm quite confused with what we do with the bells, because we got short bells, we got silage bells, also we got pallets that will need selling at some point. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for me. If you enjoyed this episode, which I hope you have, smash that button. Feel free to comment down below. If you want to share stuff, please be my guest. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider. But whatever you choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me from EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.